All right, so welcome to another episode of Install This Boiler. What you're looking at is the flue breaching. Apparently it's been relined with some sort of ceramic whatever. That's probably what that's all about. This is a 10-inch pipe, which I'm going to have to cement back in place there. You may remember from the previous video that we found a chimney cap. And so here it is. I had to cut it apart to get it out. Who knows how long that's been in there. But it's gone now. So now I've got the gas train locked in place. That looks like an ordinary nipple, but it really isn't. There's a selection of orifice nipples. This happens to be 3/8. There's the hole, and this is, you're supposed to install it so the flow of gas is in that direction. And of course, when you go and thread it in, the paper comes off, so doesn't look like much. You may be aware of that. What's in there is a 1/2-inch nipple. As I said, this is the gas train. There's gas pipe, and we got a shut-off valve that we installed some time ago when we demoed the old boiler and got this out of here. This is the drop. Right now I've got it temporarily supported with a lab jack. What I'm going to do is come up with a 2-foot section of Kendorf and put some clamps there to hold this end, and I'm going to probably do the same. In fact, I'm certainly going to do the same right about here. Put a base there and a piece of this strut, super strut, Kendorf, whatever you want to call it, in there. Some more 10-inch pipe. This is the barometric that we're going to install. It's a setup for oil now. Once you remove those tabs, it'll be ready for gas. We'll put a block flue switch mounted on that device. This is the our beloved sight glass blowdown. I've got a 1/4-inch street 45 on there, and our red-white valve blowdown. And so as the water level is up here and moving up and down or not, you open this up, the water should drain out and into the bucket. We're going to let it run for a second or a couple of seconds, and then you just shut this, and the water should then bounce back up in the sight glass. So I've got the drip for the relief mounted, and I've also got the flue collector end and damper. This is a settable damper. You're supposed to set it so there's a slight positive pressure in the boiler, like so. And this is the tapping that you're supposed to stick your combustion efficiency test equipment, which these should always be set up with combustion efficiency test equipment. Starting the process of doing the return line, I sucked about another 5 gallons out of that thing, mainly due to under the doorways here, we got a couple of these dips where the line goes under the threshold there, the passageway through the door, so at least you can remove that cover and inspect, make sure there are no leaks. That was probably done years ago, replaced with copper. It would have been ideal if they'd put a T and a cap there so that that could be sucked out, but there we go. So So I think we've got it. That's right. Put a 1/4" valve on there to, there's some 1/4" male by female valve. What happens is these very sensitive gauges get beaten to death by the fluctuations, particularly when the boiler is first turned on and there's a lot of dirty water full of oils and so forth. And so it's best to be able to close this and protect this thing from being beaten to death as it fluctuates. And then take your reading when everything is stabilized, and then shut it so you can preserve the gauge lifespan. So I think that that's it for today. We've got a lot more work, a lot of details to do, but hope to see you on the next one, and stay cool.